Hi guys, Beverley Osu here, and welcome to my exclusive interview with Lamode Man. As an actor, we play with a lot of emotions, and I know for a fact that once I play a certain character, it takes me time for me to get back to my normal self. And I can speak about this because several actors have complained the same thing. It's why emotional roller coaster. So I remember playing Oloture, doing Oloture Part One, and I was literally going through a series of depression for over a month because of the story, because of the make believe. I cried for no reason, and I had to remind myself that that's not your life. You only just acted a part. And they say that most actors are bipolar people because we have to be into different characters and live different lives, forgetting who we really are. So my journey as an actor and a mental health advocate is really taxing because it's something that I have to deal with every role I play. You know, sometimes I act like a bad girl, and for like a whole month, I'm spiraling into this uncontrollable character that I have to remind myself, no, that's not you. So far so good. I think we're making it work. I have to tend to learn how to control it, and this is just me as an actor, and I live different people's lives. Thinking of the normal human being that just stays at home and feels not feeling themselves. You can wake up in the morning and you don't feel like, you don't feel hopeful for anything. You get bored easily. And I just said, no, this part of Africa is really frowned upon. Like, you know, if you say, oh, I don't feel too good today, they are so quick to telling you, but you're beautiful, but you have money, but you're this. But that's not what makes up a man. You know, we tend to feel whole with the little things that make us happy. And most times we feel so empty. You can wake up today and have a very, very stressful day. And how do you deal with it? Everything is mental. So that's why I said I have to take upon this. I have to speak about it. I have to be a voice for the voiceless because once you're depressed, once you're going through anxiety, you can't really explain to the normal man these emotions. They don't understand. I've tried it. Nobody understands it. So far, so good. I'm very vocal, and I tend to build my own character in the sense that since I'm an empath, I remember when I thought it was a weakness, being too vulnerable, feeling people's emotions, even without you telling me what you're feeling, I can just feel it. And there's so many people like me out there, they're hypersensitive people. I can wake up in the morning and just because the whole country is going gaga, I'm I'm sad. And it falls to my whole day. So people come to my DM and say, oh, I feel like killing myself. I didn't pass jam. Oh, I don't feel good. My mom and I are having serious problems. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to lock myself in the room for like 2 days and tell the maid to just bring my food. And my mom thought it was a spiritual problem. But little did she know that we had a party 2 days ago. And I just absorbed everybody's energy from that party. So I really just want to be, you know, we Africans don't really understand mental health. So I try as much as possible to be welcoming, to lend a listening ear to any and everybody, and tell you that you're not alone. Everybody feels things. You can't. This part of the world, we rather be miserable than vulnerable, and that's not the way to go. We're all human beings. You need to be vulnerable. So it's mind blowing. This new season of Oloture will take you guys by storm. We went through sandstorms, mad winds, the heat, my skin peeled. The experience has been amazing because the actors on sets were just the best. We prayed a lot, we cried a lot, we bonded. I've held Sharon's hand so much that even in the dark, if I hold her hand, I'll know she's Sharon. And it just I had a wonderful experience filming a lottery, and I hope like when you guys watch it too, you guys will be so excited that we told this story of 1,000 people um, through visuals. So I'm really pumped. I'm really, really pumped for it. We did a good job. The challenges I've faced, being a mental health advocate, I hear people say, "Oh, you're just an actor." Like if I say, "Oh, I don't feel too good today," they'll be like, "What happened?" I say, "I just woke up on the wrong side of the bed." I say, "I beg, you're acting, Joe." And I'm like, "I'm paid to act. Why do you think that my normal life I want to act?" So it's people not knowing if I'm really myself or I'm putting up an act. I have to literally explain to people that if you see me outside laughing, I literally pumped up and charged myself to accommodate maybe 50 personalities. And I know there are people out there like me. I deal with serious social anxiety. It doesn't look like that to the world because, I do a good job putting up a show. Once I'm outside for the world. But I promise you, after 2 nights of events, I retire back to my house for 2 weeks without trying to meet people. So it's a lot. I'm trying to differentiate Beverly and the actor. People don't understand that. So most people think, oh, you're acting. Or if you say, oh, I feel depressed. And then they say, why? You're beautiful. You have everything going on for you, Beverly. Why do you feel like this? I just feel like this. This is how I woke up this morning. I can't place it. I'm still trying to get to the root of this, but this is it. So the challenges is that people don't even know when I'm putting up an act and when I'm just being myself, you know. Impactful moments. Every moment advocating for mental health is impactful because you hear people's stories and see how people spiral without people very close to them knowing this, and then you ask yourself, where did you go wrong? There are some people that they've gone through a partner that is suicidal and they feel like, but I gave this person everything. Why would you just kill yourself? I thought I filled you up. So every moment is impactful. It's just a lot of emotions. Like it's emotionally draining, especially from this part of the world. It's emotionally draining because so many people don't understand it. And you hear a lot of people's stories, you know. You hear a lot of people's stories, some people give birth and from there they don't just feel good about themselves and they go into postpartum depression where they don't want to hold their child and they don't want to see their husbands. And some people might be a tragic events where, oh, I lost my mom, or I lost a friend, or I lost a boyfriend. Some people don't get out of all these things that people feel like life norm. Oh, if somebody dies, it's normal now. But it's not normal. Everybody has different ways of dealing with things. You can't measure pain. Well, Beverly Osu played the character of Bucci. I can't believe I'm talking about myself in third party, but yeah, Beverly Osu played Bucci, and she was the mastermind, the facilitator of all. I don't want to give it away too much, but of all the scams, she was the mastermind. She was the executor. She was the facilitator, and I did not come to you by chance. It's actually a brilliant story. And if before you watch I Did Not Come to You by Chance, I advise that you go read the book so that when you watch it, you really get what we did because Ima it's the Igbo steez and we did it very well. But Beverly also plays Bucci, the executor, Cash Daddy's right hand man, and you know, the only lady amongst men. That's who she was. My future plans as an actor, there's no retirement plan for me in the game of art. Like I've been here since I was 15 and was still aspiring because interpreting art is something that never ends. So at the age of 60 I'll still be on your screens. Being an actor and a businesswoman, I it's hectic. That's the word, hectic. Especially in Nigeria, hectic. Dealing with, because I import some of my things, dealing with time difference, dealing with customs, dealing with Every business owner knows this. Like, but with God, all things are possible. We try our best because we have to keep the steez going. And thank you all for patronizing me. But yeah, it's hectic, but we pull through. I mean, if there's no challenges, you can't propel front. So it is what it is. I do a manageable job. I can't say I do a good job because there are days that I cry. I really cry. But yeah, so far so good. We're doing a good job. Oh, I have a couple of projects coming out. We have a project called Streets, and that character, her name is Judah, explicit character. I have another project, the Ghetto Love Story. Beautiful character, beautiful character. So these are the two projects that I can tell you for now. They are coming out, but I have so much down the pipeline. But I'm so excited about these two major projects, Streets and the Ghetto Love Story. Beverley Osu here, and always keep up with la mode.